ASN News.
Today on ASN News, we'll go down to the field reporter.
We're here to know more about the famous scientist Wilhelm Roentgen. For all of you people who don't know who he is, he's the guy who invented the X-ray.
Hi, Phil, can I ask you a few questions about Wilhelm Roentgen? What do you think in your research, what did you find people described him as? Like, what personality traits did he have? Like, what was most common?
Well, I consider Wilhelm Roentgen a curious professional because he was a scientist and he became curious with electricity.
Oh, I didn't know that. What did you find surprising about him in your research?
Well, what I found surprising about this scientist is that he accidentally discovered the X-ray. I mean, he didn't just go, what are X-rays? I'm going to go find them. He actually accidentally did it when he was messing with a bunch of stuff.
That is pretty surprising that he made the X-ray by playing with electricity. What was a childhood story that they mentioned when you researched in the early years of Wilhelm Roentgen?
When he was a child, he had his dad had economic problems, so they had to move from
Interesting
Prussia
story,
to
Phil.
Holland.
Now let's move on to challenges. What challenges did he face? Like, what happened to him in any part of his
He
life?
was 150 miles from his old home, and it was sad. I mean, he had to leave his own country and start fresh. They had to move from Prussia to Holland, and it was tough because he had to lose all of his friends. And, yeah.
That must have been really hard for him. Now, let's talk about, in your research, did they say anything about why he should be remembered and, what contributions did he make to be remembered?
The X-ray helped, it just helped all medical conditions. I mean, transformed medical conditions. I mean, you're not wondering if you broke your leg or not. It's either sprained, dislocated. There's a bunch of things that can happen to it, and people didn't know that back then. Now they do. I learned all my research from this one book. You can find it in a local library. It's called Unlocking the Secrets of Science, Wilhelm Roentgen and the Discoverer of X-rays. I love it. It just has a lot. It just has a lot of information.